Have you ever looked at your roof and thought about pressure washing it, but were worried you might damage something? Here's the real answer on if it makes sense or not. It depends on your roof type, because the same cleaning method could either help or shorten the lifespan of your roof. So instead of trying to scare you away from roof cleaning, I want to walk you through what pressure washing actually does, when it's risky, and when it can be a smart option. A lot of people end up dealing with this because of insurance notices, and it is frustrating to feel forced into fixing something based on a satellite photo. The first thing is to understand that roofs are not driveways. Roof systems are built to shed water, and they have layers, seams, and details that can be damaged when water is pushed under pressure into the roof. This is why pressure washing is risky on asphalt shingle roofs. High pressure can strip the protective granules off the shingles, and those granules are what protect the roof from the sun. Once they're gone, shingles wear out faster. Pressure can also lift shingles up by the edge and break seals. These seals help the roof resist wind, and that damage often does not show up right away. This is where homeowners get surprised, because the roof can look great immediately after it's cleaned, but if the water gets forced under shingles or into flashing areas, it can soak into the underlayment in the roof deck without leaving a visible sign at first. Months later, you might see stains inside and not even connected to the roof. This is why pressure washing can be a short-term visual fix that creates long-term risk when it is done the wrong way. Now here's the important distinction. Pressure washing can be a reasonable option on some tile roofs as long as the tile is in good condition. Tile is a surface layer. The waterproofing layer is underneath it, and the tile usually handles cleaning better than shingles do. If your tile roof has algae buildup, dark streaks, and staining, but you don't have any cracked tiles, loose tiles, or any signs of failure, cleaning can be the smart way to improve the look without replacing the roof. This is especially common when your roof is working fine, but it looks bad from above. The key is doing it carefully. Tile can crack if someone walks it the wrong way. Tile can shift if someone is careless. And if tiles break during the cleaning, you can create weak spots on the roof that were not there before the cleaning. That is why tile cleaning is it still needs to be treated like a roofing job, not just a cleaning job. This is also where insurance creates a lot of frustration. More and more homeowners are getting notices based on the roof's appearance, not the actual roof system. You might get a letter saying the policy will be canceled or not renewed because your roof looks aged or deteriorized, even if it's not leaking and the system is still a solid system. A lot of times they're using aerial images where algae streaks, stains look like roof failure. They do not always care if it is cosmetic. They just want the roof to look maintained. That is why pressure washing becomes less about wanting a cleaner roof and more about keeping your coverage. One more thing to know is that cleaning does not always stop staining from coming back. Algae growth often depends on shade, moisture, and debris sitting on the roof. If those conditions stay the same, the stains can return over time. That doesn't mean cleaning was pointless. It just means you should have a realistic expectation of what's going to happen when you clean the roof. What shouldn't happen is someone offering to pressure wash your roof the same way they pressure wash concrete, without checking what kind of roof you have or what condition it is in. A professional approach starts with looking for broken tiles, loose tiles, weak areas, and anything that could be made worse during the cleaning process. They should also explain how the pressure will be controlled, how the roof will be walked, and how to avoid forcing water into seams and details that you don't want water in. If someone is offering a fast, aggressive wash with no discussion of the risks that comes with it, you should slow down. After the cleaning is done, documentation matters, especially if insurance is involved. You want a before and after photo so you can show the roof was maintained. It is annoying that you have to prove it, but that's the reality of insurance nowadays. And photos give you leverage over the whole process. At the end of the day, pressure washing is not automatically good or bad. On shingles, high pressure can cause damage and shorten lifespan. On tile, it can be a practical solution when the tile is solid and the issue is algae buildup, especially when you need to address roof appearance for insurance. The goal is not just a roof that looks clean. The goal is a roof that stays protected. When you understand the difference, you can make the right decision and solve the problem without creating a bigger one later. If this was helpful at all, leave us a like and a follow, and I will see you guys next time.